Hi Dasha, how are you? I'm making a list. Hi Ermal. Let's just move the camera back a little so I can see everybody. We're going to do a general. We have an upcoming Mercury retrograde. My goodness, it is here again. Love it or hate it. It is coming on the 26th of February through till the 20th of March. Okay, so I'm going to do a general. All my Mercury retrograde readings for all signs are currently on the videos and shorts on my channel. So go ahead and look at your sun rising. I'm good, thank you, Dasha. I hope you're doing well. Let's pull out, so let's get started straight away. Let's pull out some cards for what you need to know this upcoming week. It is Saturday, so happy Saturday. I don't normally get a lot of people on Friday and Saturday, so we'll just go with it. If it's just us, well, it's just us. Okay. Please like the video. Please share the video. If you've got some friends that are not currently like sitting with you or anything, share the video with them. Let's get some more people on. Hi Jamie. Hi Fab. How are you? Welcome here to Soul Tribe. I will add you to the list. I have a list. There's only 4 people on it, so you're one of the first, so you will get your reading today if you stick around. Okay, let's have a look at a quick general collective. We've got the Mercury retrograde up, guys, on the 26th of February. I like Mercury retrograde. Go ahead and check for your sun and rising on the video section of my channel. There's some short between 5 and 10 minute videos there for each sign. Okay, so go ahead and see what Spirit wants you to know for this time. It may or may not resonate with you, but you know, I think it will for your sun or rising. Okay, Spirit always brings me forward messages for people who really need to hear them, and everyone on my channel, especially when I'm telling people to go ahead and check those videos out. There may be something there for you. Okay, so let's have a look and see what Spirit wants to bring forward for this time, for this week coming. So we got, or we had that Saturn-Neptune conjunction at 0 degrees in Aries. There's a lot of people asking this question that's just come out on the table. Why? Okay, one more. Why am I feeling this way? I'm actually going through something like this right now. Some of you really do need to rest, I'm going to say as well. Okay, because we're in the year of the fire horse, some of you may be feeling like, yeah, you want to action something. I feel it's more like a philosophical time, this Mercury retrograde, where people are looking at the world, looking at what's going on with things like AI, wanting that simpler way, or wanting the simpler life back that we had. Now, if I was brought up in the 70s, 80s and 90s, and I had the best life. Okay, as any of you know that were brought up, especially 80s and 90s, and even in the year of 2000, it was such a simpler life. Okay, I think there's a lot of people asking a lot of questions like, where are they, who are they, why are they here, what is their purpose? So a lot of people are at this fork in the road right now. You guys may be one of these people. I definitely am, where I'm going, why am I working so hard, or why am I spending or wasting my energy on certain things? Okay, and could I be doing something more productive? Could I be growing something and making, you know, something I love and passionate about, and sort of like not spending much time and energy, especially worried about certain things? Okay, so let's have a look at this why card. So many of you asking this question: why am I where I am in my life, and do I want to be somewhere else? This could be like literally geographically. It could be like, why am I in this job? I hate this job. I'm wasting all these hours of every week doing something I don't like. Or why am I with this person? What is in this for me? Like, how is this supporting my growth? Okay, so please try and do some mindful meditation where you're focusing on your breathing and letting your thoughts go in and out, and let them come in, let them leave, and if they don't leave, focus back on your breath. Okay, so a lot of you are spending time really reflecting, which is really good. Like I said, go ahead and watch my Mercury retrograde videos for your sun or rising, because you know, that is what you need to reset, and those videos are all about what you need to reflect upon. For a lot of people, it is about relationships and finances, those videos. Okay, so yeah, you may be saying, why? why please tell me why I'm doing this, or continuing a habit or a pattern of thinking, or a literal habit. So a lot of people are stuck right now. A lot of people are unsure what is going to be next in the world. Okay, you are at a fork in the road, but we do have the here and now card at the bottom of the deck that came out, which is all about, through the changes that you're going through, to focus on your blessings, your happiness, your gratitude for what you do have, the people around you that you love and appreciate, and that of course love and appreciate you. And it is all about love. It is all about focusing on what you can bring to the world, and what others want to also bring in and giving. You may be looking at what you've built so far in your life, okay, where you're at, where you want to go next. I think a lot of people are taking different directions, completely just changing their whole world and going in a completely different direction. I've built this up to now, where do I want to go next type of energy. Okay, so this may be like a battle within your mind. You may be resisting change right now, but a lot of you will be taking a new road, a road less traveled, I'm hearing. Okay, I think there's a book called A Road Less Traveled. A lot of you will be focusing on financially where you are. Some of you will be already have already built a solid foundation, especially on a financial level, and saying, you know, what can I do with this that's going to support my growth? And then you've got the Judgment energy saying it is time for a rebirth here. It is time for a new life. It is time. Don't cheat yourself out of it by fear and worrying about the future, and just focusing on the present moment and go after your dreams, the star. Okay, so it is a leap of faith. Okay, it's definitely a leap of faith, but it will bring a lot of happiness. Perhaps as a person, we've got the Two of Cups that you're wanting to go towards, or that you're wanting to take a chance on. Okay, this could be platonic relationships as well. This year 2026 is all about social as well as self. So, you know, I'm not telling anyone to leave their job or their relationship here, but whatever you've been thinking about, there is a need to action something here. We have 4, 4 and 10. So 4, 5 and 10. So changes towards stability and security this year are paramount. Whatever that means to you, whatever you need to give up and leave, because I feel that there is that should I go this way or should I go that way energy, like completely here. I think a lot of you are taking a new road towards and know that love conquers all, and there's a lot of support here, right, around you all. Hi John, how are you? Everyone is on the list that is here. We'll start the readings in a second. Dasha, you will be first. Okay. We're going to use Psychic Tarot deck and the Rider-Waite-Smith deck today, okay, to clarify. And if I feel I need to pull on any of these other cards, especially the wisdom card, sometimes I see a card in my mind's eye and I'm like, I have to pull from this deck, okay, especially that deck, okay. So Dasha, you will be first. Let's have a look at your question. I think whatever makes you passionate and that you love to do, you will always be successful in. Now, success can come in like making a lot of money. A lot of people just want to make a lot of money. I think that we're moving away from that towards just a time of feeling at peace, because we've moved away from Capricorn energy, we've moved into the star Aquarius energy, where just by doing what we love will make us feel abundant. And as long as we have enough to be comfortable to pay your rent and buy your food, of course, and what you're doing with your day-to-day life, the hours that you spent where you would have been in the job that you're currently doing. And like I said, I'm never going to tell anyone to leave their job. This decision has to be yours and yours alone. But let's see, like, what success, I mean, it depends what success means to you, okay? As long as you have enough to cover what you need on a material basis, because we are living in a material world, then, you know, your days, how you spend them, as long as you have a lot of love and passion, that could be just, that's enough. That could be abundance to you, okay? That is what can make you balanced, okay? So you're really conflicted by this, but we do have the star, which is all, it's called hope. I actually don't like the word hope very much. I think like hope is sort of saying that you don't have something, right? But Spirit's offering you your hopes and dreams here, like what you want to build, and it's up to you whether you take it. I've been feeling very much the same, Dasha. I'm not ready yet. I've sort of like thought about it, I've meditated on it, and I've watched a few YouTube videos that have just shown up randomly on my feed that I've been drawn to watch to give me the answer, because you can get the answers through all different avenues, right? So I'm not ready quite yet, so maybe you don't feel that you're ready quite yet, but that is like still in your mind. It's still something you want to do. So maybe you can start in your free time moving towards that goal. You know, if it's setting up a website or a Facebook page, or if it's like sourcing product, which is something I have to do, and taking photographs and like getting a website together. Okay, so you can like literally start doing other things on your time off from your primary job to aim towards your star, right? To aim towards your dream. So this is that decision card, movement, choices and decisions. I think there's a lot of ways to, a lot of avenues you could go down to start whatever it is you want to start. I'm going to start buying product, and of course I need to do that with money, right? That's just the way it is. That's the way the world works. So perhaps you can do the same, like start doing something with the finances that you do have and keep working where you are. But you have to follow your like soul. You got the sacral chakra, that fire within you. We are in the year of the fire horse. To be able to start actioning what you inside as a spirit, as a soul, really want to go towards, okay? You may want to team up with someone. Partnerships, alliances is here as well on the split. You also have the throat chakra. It's really important to start viewing things and talking to yourself in a completely different way here. Especially if you've got any lack of mentality to do with finances, or I'm also hearing just do it, okay? So it could have something to do with fashion. So just do it, like just do it, just start it, just start something. Just take the wisdom and knowledge that you already have to do something. I mean, God, if I was to set up a website, I wouldn't know where to start. I know that there's like pages that you can go in and do your own, but I'd just pay someone else to do my website for me, okay? So Nine of Swords, stop worrying about it and just action something. Even if it's small, even if it's getting out a pad and a pen and writing down all the things you need to like do. All right. And it's amazing about, you know, it's amazing the things that will turn up in your wake, you know, in your day-to-day life, that will be like someone saying something that gives you an idea for your business, or you meeting someone that can help you and support you, and you're like, I can't believe this, like, you're an IT designer. Wow, okay, well, I've been thinking about blah. So Spirit will give you people and situations in your life. It's really important to follow your heart chakra and what you want to do to bring in this fertility, to bring in this, you know, support I'm hearing, and also to like look, you know, grow yourself at a spirit level, soul level. You know what you need to do. It's quite simple. It's very exciting because you are able to, right? You've got material and spiritual prosperity in your future. There's a lot of sixes coming out and twos, so even numbers is really good. You are in this odd number stage right now where you're worried about that you're never going to grow something, or you're never going to be fertile and grow, you know, a business or whatever it is you're doing. So it's really important that how you speak to yourself. We have reward and recognition. Something about fashion or jewelry here as well. Letting go of this mindset, I want to say. So it's going to be a little difficult for you in your mental, like, can I do this, can I not? Just keep making those good choices to go towards your goal, okay? If the camera goes mute sometimes, I'm just blowing my nose. Okay, that was your reading, Dasha. Ermal, it's your turn. If you do donate, please let me know, let Jamie know. She is one of my moderators. Arushi, you are on the list. Okay. Yeah, just start. I mean, we can sit there and we can think all day about, oh, I want to do this and I want to do this, but if we're not actioning anything, it's like, it's not fruitful, is it? Okay. Happy Saturday evening to everyone. It is actually Sunday morning where I am, approximately 8 a.m. where I am. I live in Bali, for those who don't know. I work in Australia. I'm going back to work on Monday night. I've had 3 weeks off as I have been unwell, as you all know. Thank you, Jamie. So, Ermel, where are you? If you miss your turn, you miss your turn. Jamie, you are next. Okay, Ermel. Let's see what's here for you, Ermel. After Jamie, we have Fab as well, F-A-B. Throat chakra. Rejoice in celebrations. The Three of Cups. Base chakra. Okay, if you're feeling that the people around you, because this came out in the reverse, are being disruptive in your energy in any sort of way, it's really important to communicate that with yourself. Really watch your communication around other people, okay? That is also highlighted, especially during the full moon, okay? If you're thinking of going out around the full moon, I would not. I would stay at home. It's really important, okay? But then saying that, I think partnerships and alliances are actually very good for you. Just choosing the right people to be around, to hang out with, right? You've got the Empress. You've got 333 here in your reading. That may be significant. Go ahead and see what that means as far as like what you need to know numerologically. in relationships, in love, in money, in career, whatever on your mind right now. Go see what 333 means. And we have that Mercury retrograde energy of the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you're wanting to grow something here. You may be wanting to do this with others, like a group effort, could be at work. Let's see why the throat chakra is here. How you talk to yourself is very important right now. Make sure that you're being gentle and kind to yourself and loving to yourself, okay? What is this that you want to grow? You want to grow something here. Strength. Eight of Swords, yeah. How you talk to yourself. You have the strength to stop talking negatively to yourself. I do feel you probably do it quite often. We all do it unknowingly, right? Subconsciously as well. Even if we wake up in the morning and we're like just lying in bed and being lazy, knowing that we've had enough sleep and need to get up and do things around the house or go shopping or whatever, go to work. Like you have the strength to be more positive in your day-to-day. You don't have to make any major decisions right now. The Two of Wands is here. It's really alluding to the Mercury retrograde, okay, Irma. Make sure that you're being very careful with who you're talking to. I'm getting a name beginning with M, but it's not coming through, although it is a female, so that may be significant to you. There could be something going on in your career if you're working, where you're celebrating. If you're looking for work, I do see a really positive time for getting a new job or getting a promotion, a pay rise, any sort of accolade here. You could be celebrating with friends or family, or you could be just be very rewarded and recognized in your career. There may be someone in your friendship circle that you're just really disappointed in. You could have given them a lot of support. You could have given them a lot of love and care and support and empathy, and or you could be doing this where someone is going through a difficult time in their relationship. So you could have a friend that is breaking up at the moment with their partner and you're giving them a lot of support. That's also coming through. There's an offer coming in here for work or something to do with your career, and it's a relief energy, okay? It's something you've really wanted. So I don't know if you're looking for a new job or you're wanting more hours at your work, or there's something coming in that's going to be offered here to you, okay? Work on your base chakra. Do that meditation where you're using the color red at the base of your spine to activate it and to ground yourself. Learning something new, reading a book, writing, anything to do with literature is also good for grounding. There's a lot of discipline coming in here. I do feel it's more to do with your career or what you want to strive towards. There could be some changes at work. You may need to learn something new. There could be a lot of activity in the next few weeks. I think I'll make sure that these are Mercury retrograde readings today. Where you have to be patient and you need to plan something. Maybe you're working in the planning industry or something where you need to plan something before it's released. You've got a lot of online presence here, either your own business or something to do with your career here, okay? So a very busy time, okay? A very, very busy time here. There's something you need to be patient on. Plan wisely so you don't cheat yourself out of anything. I'm going to say there could be quite a lot of delays. People could be very flippant and not very loyal or have a lot of integrity at this time. Like I said, be careful who you're hanging out with. There could be someone who sort of says, yeah, we're going to meet here, and then at the last minute they're changing their plans type of thing, right? So that's going to happen in Mercury retrograde. You're actually going to see in Mercury retrograde who to give and who not to give your energy to. It's going to become very apparent. It may be very painful or sad to you to have to see the people that you thought were loyal to you are actually not, some of them. So just be aware of that. Okay. Hi Debbie, I'll put you on the list. Jamie, you are next. Let's have a look. Jamie posed your question. Let's have a look at what you need to know. You have a nice weekend too, ML. So the weekend is Sunday morning for me. What's your question, Jamie? You lost a friend over jealousy. They made me pick, broke my... Okay, so you don't, no one makes you do anything. You need to find the strength to follow your heart here, okay? Recent past, there was a challenge. Something wasn't built on a firm foundation here. This could be you as well. This could be that you were not balanced when you made this decision, okay? Because you moved on, or you had to move on, or you felt you had to move on. But remember, you made the decision. You weren't made to make it, okay? You need to possibly at this time to get back in balance, and there's a clarification to figure out what it is you really want. You said this person like made you make a decision, but no one can make you do anything, okay? You need to look at your heart chakra, just like I just said, and at a heart level, at a meditation level here, to say, you know, to ground yourself first of all, and then do a meditation where you're feeling into your heart chakra and making your own decision. There could be a new opportunity or an opportunity again with the person. It could have been a big challenge, or this person could have been an obstacle, or the person that asked you to make a choice could be a challenge as well, okay? Could be to do with like, you can't have a male friend if you're going to date me. That's all about control. Yeah, there's something here about control. You've got you've got triple Aries energy. You've got 444. So there's something here about someone controlling you, or feeling like you are controlled in this situation. I do feel that there's another opportunity, if you want to take it, to change that direction with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Partnership and alliances. Something could be making you stronger with somebody else. You are being tested here, all right? You didn't put yourself first. Could have been with a female, right? Spirit's asking you to really look at your heart here. You also have 333 in your reading. You have 444, so that may mean something, okay? What do you really want? Spirit's asking you with the star energy, what is it you want? What's the outcome that you want here? You want a happy outcome, obviously, with the sun. You want everyone to get along. Someone is being selfish here, 9 of Cups in the reverse, and you need to maybe ask your spirit guides to give you some sort of direction or sign here, okay? And there's something to do with the truth, or someone telling the truth. You know, this is disrupting your heart, heart chakra, but it's disrupting your base chakra here. By you making a different decision now, or turning around and saying, actually, no, this was wrong, it's going to empower you, but you could also cause a lot of problems, right? By doing that. And, you know, that doesn't mean to say you can't do that. Full moon in Virgo on the 3rd of March may be significant. You may be given another opportunity, all right, at this time. Between now and the 3rd of March, I'm going to say to like turn the wheel in your favor again. There's a lot about other people here, a new soul contract, or you have a soul contract with someone here. Again, the Four of Swords is asking you to meditate and really like figure out what you need to do in this situation. Because if you feel it was the wrong thing, then it is the wrong thing, okay? Ace of Wands, there is a new opportunity for growth. This person could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, female or male, okay? There's a soulmate energy as well with the person that you've had to walk away from. That was your reading, Jamie. Okay. Wazia, thank you for donating. Is that a horse with the swimsuit on? No, it's a duck. It's a duck with the swimsuit and sandals on. They sell them everywhere in Bali over here. I wanted to like originally buy like a whole team of them and put them in a row, but I will. I just haven't done it yet. All right. Thank you, Fab. The next person is Razia. Razia, post your question as Razia did donate. And Jamie, that was your reading. I hope it made sense to you. Fab, you will be after Razia. YouTube are not pushing out a lot of spiritual stuff. I know why. I'm not going to go into it right now. The truth will get out there. Okay. Debbie, there is a link in the description. It is PayPal. It is $5 US. Please be sure to change the currency from Australian to US dollars. Okay, when you donate, if you donate. Okay. I'm still waiting for Razia. Where is she? Razia, where are you? And then I will have, after Fab, a quick break. John, if you're still there, hi yourself. We also have Arushi Bar, B-A-R. Debbie is online, and Razia we're waiting for, okay, as she did donate. So, I don't know, where are you, Razia? Razia? I can't like wait for people though, even if they do donate. We're holding up the live chat, okay? We're holding up the live if we're waiting around for people. Okay, I'll give her 30 seconds and then we'll go to somebody else. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Razia. Does or will Merced regret letting me go? Does he miss me? I'm going to say no. I don't think he's like in that regret energy. I think you really need to focus back on yourself and what you're doing with your life. Okay, let's have a look and see. The Devil has come straight out. Oh, wow. Can you see how the camera's making the face change? That's really weird. All right. He's a person I'm seeing that is just looking for, I'm hearing a way out, like to have his cake and eat it too, or to get what he wants from people and then just move forward. He's an opportunist, very strongly showing that, okay. You need to do healing right now. You need to emotionally withdraw. Even if you are not in his literal physical space, the amount of time you're spending thinking, worrying, and emotionally invested in this is the same thing, okay? I would do a cord cutting to retract your energy. Now, this possibly may mean that they may come back in, and then that's going to test you, because once you, and we are heading into Mercury retrograde, okay? So it could be very possible that this person tries to come back in if you cord cut. But don't do it for that reason. It won't work, okay? Especially if you're still emotionally invested in them. All right, we've got Capricorn energy. Also, we have Aries. We have this person knows what they want. Whether it's right or wrong, they're still going for it, okay? What does your intuition tell you? What signs and synchronicities are you possibly getting? What is your higher self telling you need to do in this situation, okay? We also have firm foundation in the reverse. This person is not balanced. They're an opportunist. They look for victims, I want to say. They look for people who they can emotionally manipulate, okay? I'm going to say no. All right, if you want a yes or no, it's a no. I don't think they do regret it. I think they're a narcissist. It's showing me that very clearly here. And you need to do some healing and cord cut your emotions and mental from this person. The emotional loss card in the reverse is saying they don't have any emotion about this, okay? You're the one that needs the healing. And this is communication you may not like to hear, okay? But remember, you have a lot of spiritual strength to get over this person here and to see clearly mental conflict in the reverse. And then things will start moving quickly for you in your own life, all right? You're sacrificing moving on. Look at that. Sacrifice and moving on by, thinking too much, spending too much energy, okay? So 100%, yeah, no. Yeah, this may cause you heartbreak. Please read the disclaimer, okay, in my description. But you need to go through this to be able to build a better foundation for you, so that in the future you're not going to be attracted, or people that are not for you are not going to be attracted to you because of any vulnerability or naivety that you may have, okay? Let's pull out some oracle cards. Wizia. And then Fab, please post your question. Thank you for your donation, by the way. Message in a bottle, go the distance. You may be tested here. You may be tested, okay? Spirit is asking you, are you going to continue with your own healing? Or are you going to go back to someone and then have to learn to heal again? Because this person could come back saying that they're going to make you happy, and you're wanting to possibly go back to this person because that's why you think they're your soulmate. You think that's what makes you happy. Now, I do think there is a soulmate coming in for you. I don't think it's this person at all. This person could spin a load of lies. Look at that, 7 of Swords on that truth be told. I would be very, very careful if Merced comes back in your life. They are not a soulmate. They're an opportunist. They're someone who is going to prey upon your naivety and vulnerability. Okay. Fab, post your question. That was a very straightforward. I have to be very direct sometimes because people just don't understand. They don't get it, right? They're following what they feel on an emotional level, perhaps. But you need to emotionally withdraw there. Thank you, Wazir. Thank you, thank you. But it's easier said than done, right, as well, with all that being said. I love myself but lost mode. Okay. Okay. the wisdom deck actually. Let's have a look at recent past, or past, present and future. Okay. Recent past. You're very, very spiritual, Fab. All right, it's showing up immediately in your reading. I don't know if you know of a past loved one that has passed. I'm hearing last year as well. There seems to be a male spirit coming through. He's not in my internal energy here, he's external. Spirit comes in different ways. He may come in, okay. There is some sort of loss that you've had, I do feel, in the past. It might not even be last year, okay. This could be years ago. You don't have to put yourself out there just yet, okay? Especially if you're feeling like you're lost. There's something here about definitely getting back to spiritual, getting back to center, asking you've got a team of ancestors, definitely spirit guides, they're supporting you. You have a lot of spiritual support. So this is also about asking your angels to protect you. It's about protecting your own energy, protecting your environment, making sure, like, even if you put salt around your home, at your doorway, saying a prayer, you know, when you wake up, when you go to bed at night, protecting your energy. You could also suffer with like night terrors or sleep paralysis. I'm getting like your sleep could be disturbed as well. The three cards that you have are extreme, like the three most spiritual cards in this deck. You have a leg up, which is spirit support. You have deep knowing. This is telling me it's super spiritual and have a great belief in spirit. And you also have the higher power. So you have a higher power here, definitely supporting you and watching you, okay? There's definitely something about where you live. I don't know whether you live in like apartment style building or whether it's where you're going to be moving to, but there could be a move this year, all right? There is a person who thinks they're your soulmate, or there's some changes coming in regards to relationships with others. It's almost at the point where there's something wrong with where you live. All right. Hi, Star Angel. We are currently reading for Fab. Okay. What's going on with your environment where you live? Because I do see that urge to want to leave where you live. Whether you're living with other people, whether you're living with parents, whether you're living on your own, whatever. There's something here about you changing or upgrading to somewhere better. You may be being asked here to mend a relationship with a friendship, or, you know, someone's wanting you to mend a relationship with them. This could be an ex. This could be this person you said is stalking you, okay? You need to clean up your environment, because I just keep getting stuff about your environment. So you may live in an older home, or the land you are on may be very spiritually active. Okay, if you feel that you're being watched in your home, or you feel the spiritual presence in your home, there probably is. Okay, Spirit's saying to, like, it's important to make friends with those spirits in your home. Okay, to make sure you're cleansing sage, Palo Santo, salt. Talk to the spirits that are in your home. Okay? I do feel that there is like something. Okay, who is this? Is this a protection energy? Because the cleaning up card came out in the reverse. There's something here about really needing to clean your environment. Things will change for you. ask this, I know this sounds super woo-woo, but ask the spirits there to support helping you with everything that's going on in your life. They are there to support you. You find it very hard to start new things right now because something is stopping. Because we've got the Ace of Wands, but we've also got the Nine of Swords, which talks to me again about that nighttime dreams, nightmares. Okay. I think spirits there want you to acknowledge them. You're not acknowledging them. There is, with the Six of Cups, this can talk about soulmates if we're talking about love, but it can also talk about past lives or the spirits. We're talking about the spirits in your home. We're talking about a home here as well. This is like passed on spirits on the land that you are on, okay? They want you to recognize them and they will help you. I know that sounds super crazy, but that's what I'm getting here. There's something about not doing something alone, or you won't have to for very long. I don't know if you're interested in like starting a relationship with another person. You're feeling very imbalanced. You're feeling like you can't grow anything at the moment. But if you ask these spirits to help you, you'll see the change. Okay? There's something about they'll help you to work on your boundaries with other people, especially here, and be able to move forward quite quickly and to let go of people. There's a lot of healing that you need to do here from past experiences. You haven't let go of certain things as well. Try and learn something new, read a book, do some research online about whatever you're interested in here, with the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. You are not going to, this person, this stalker energy who is watching you here, Page of Swords, after I've just talked about all this woo-woo stuff about your home, acknowledge the spirits there, ask them to help you and support you, okay? Tell them you respect the fact that you're able to live here, okay? And they will very quickly remove this person from your life, okay? They will help this person to like be interested in something else. Yeah. And that's the truth, Ace of Swords, all right? So for those of you who know me, when I see the Ace of Swords, especially what, you know, at the bottom of the deck, that is like what is going on for you. So all you need to do is sit in your home. Don't be afraid. Ask them to come through. Ask them to just talk to them. Okay? Oh, here we go. Cup of tea. Fuck off. People should not be here. I wake up every night around 2 a.m. Okay, who is next? Thank you, Fab, for donating. I think we have John next, or Higher 34 if you're here. People are so ignorant to like what is so in front of their face. Right. Hi 34, hi. I don't know if Debbie donated, but we'll move forward. If you did donate, Debbie, let me know. Thank you, Fab. Hi 34. If John is not here, you will be next. I will be having a break. Actually, I'm going to have a break now. After that reading, I won't be too long. Thank you, Debbie. I won't be too long. You will be next. I'm just going to have a quick break. Okay, Debbie. Hi, Elaine. Thank you for donating. Hope you're doing well. Let's have a look and see what's here for Debbie. Just watch Saida Nusrat. If you're spamming, you will be deleted. Hi, Faith. How are you? Let me just have a look at the list because we did have Star Love Angel as well here. I just want to make sure that they're on the list. If they're here. Faithia, Fatia, Star Angel Tarot. Fatia or Fatia, sorry if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly. Debbie, post your question. Let's have a look. Okay, and Elaine. I'm an Aries. I believe. Okay. Okay, so you feel that someone's going to contact you possibly or communicate with you or come back into your life because your intuition is telling you so. Okay, let's have a look and see what's here. What happened in the past with this person? Is this an ex? Is this just your twin flame that you feel is coming in? I don't know if it's an ex person. Yeah, wow, this is so cool. I love this, Debbie. All right. I don't feel you are imagining it. We've got the Imagine card. And you asked whether it was your intuition or imagination. So you could be literally manifesting this person in, subconsciously even, like, yeah, and that's the truth. So it's a, yes, I do feel your intuition is right. You have the deep knowing, which is the intuition card. Okay. Co-create with spirit if this is what you want. You could also do spell work where you're like, you write their name and your name on a piece of paper and put it on, and you join the lines. There's a certain way of doing it. So have a look at spell work if you want to do spell work. If you want this person in. You got the Tower. So I do feel this person is coming back in, and it is time that they came back in. Now, even if it's for your own closure, but this is very strongly saying yes, okay? You've got an owl spirit as your totem animal right now. Call upon your owl spirit to show you clearly, because the owl is wisdom. It shows, like in the animal spirit deck, it's called I See Clearly now. So you've got the owl sitting there. You've got that intuition. The full moon may be significant. You've got that blood moon, which is that moon, that 3rd of March moon. So spirit is definitely showing you clearly. How can you create death? There's something big going on here in regard to this situation. There's the Lovers with the death, which means like an elevation into a different level. It's not the death of anyone or anything. The death card is an elevation to the next level. And the next level is the number 14, which is the Temperance energy, where you're emotionally healed enough now to bring this person back in, because you do have the Lovers, okay? You've also got an owl in the co-create card. This person caused you a lot of pain, a lot of grief. You possibly had to go to counselling. You don't have to say whether you did or not in regards to this situation. Two of Cups. So you got the Two of Cups and the Lovers. You could be trying to fight this as well, or like, I don't know whether you want this to happen or not, because this person in the past definitely made you feel very ungrounded, and you had to go through a lot to get over this person. The Empress in the reverse. It's like you're not waiting for them to come in, but you just feel. So what is this person? Show me their energy. You've got the Hermit, Virgo. You've got the Nine of Swords in the reverse. It's a strong Virgo energy. So they do regret breaking up or breaking it off, or the relationship ending. They could be coming back in with, let's try this again, or they could even be coming back into, you have a lot of spiritual strength here to deal with this Tower. Why is the Tower here? Nine of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. So you've got two aces in your reading. They could definitely be coming back in here, especially around March the 3rd or 4th. You could be hearing from them, or you could be hearing about them. Let's have a look at what's coming in. I'm getting the name Michael and Gary. They don't have to be significant to that person, but them just have to say the names. Things haven't gone well for this person since you guys broke up. They have been in a difficult place, or this could be you as well. They could have a birthday around this time. They could be 27, you could be 27. We've got the exchange and gifts card. It's almost like in the past you pulled back your energy and moved into a place of being a lot more grounded and happier, and they pick up on this energy. Also fairies may be significant, or cats, okay? I think they're coming in slowly, but I do think that you will hear from them or about them. They could be a water sign. You're not sure whether you want to try this again. Like when this person comes in, you could even like entertain the idea that you could. I don't think there's going to be any like arguments or anything like that if they do speak to you again. This person could be moving as well, or moving closer to where you live. And I'm going to say they could also be, wow, you've got the soulmates energy. It's almost a realization energy. They definitely mirror your energy. I do feel it's time they came back in. And it's up to you both, I guess, if you want to like bring this back to life or not. Or have a new life with them or not. Or tell them that you've like moved on. Because you're looking at the past here, that they were very unfair, and why did it happen? But then again, everyone's on their different like soul journeys at different times, right? And I do believe we have more than one twin flame. That's just my belief, okay? But there was a lot of unfairness, Libra energy as well. And it's important to like just stay in the present moment and just see what happens. Will they communicate, and who are they? The Fool. Six of Wands. Yeah, they do want to communicate with you. Two of Cups again, okay? They haven't necessarily gone through the healing they need to go through, but I feel that you've already let go of them. They could be Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. So I do see them coming back in, and it's up to you with whatever happens there, whether you feel that you could give them a second chance or not, okay? Hi, Eve. I'm going to call you Manvi. Manvi, I'll put you on the list. That was your reading. Elaine, post your first question. If anyone wants like extensions upon any of these readings, I am doing till tomorrow half price readings, okay? So you'll have to book today if you want a reading, want to take advantage of that half price offer. Send an email to me, General, let's have a look, Elaine. I will be leaving the feed shortly. I will not be on for 2 hours today. If you're wanting your reading today and you're further down the list, you can donate and you'll be next after Elaine. Sometimes I come on for 2 hours, sometimes I decide that my energy is low or whatever's going on. Okay, right, so you have the loyal heart. This is really nice. Please don't put comments or questions in the feed, you're all on the list, okay? You have the loyal heart card. You're looking at your relationships right now, especially during Mercury retrograde. You've got that Mercury retrograde energy with the fork in the road. Looking at people in your life who is like giving you their opinion or what you're doing with your life right now. Like who is like talking in your ear, Elaine? Who is giving you good advice or just what they expect from you or what they think you should be doing, okay? You're still healing here from something from the past. It could even be a past life in regards to your twin flame, all right? So this is coming up very strongly. You're mirroring energy here with your twin flame, whoever that may be. And you're not sure right now, you're stuck a little bit here, Elaine, but that's okay because we've got Mercury retrograde coming up and it gives us a chance to recalibrate, reset and rethink things. On the video section of my channel, Elaine, all the short Mercury retrograde readings are out for sun and rising signs, so go ahead and look at those videos there. They are all released and on the video section of my channel. You're feeling something has to change in regards to love. Especially, you want to be included in things. You feel like you're excluded from life in some sort of way here, or what you expect it to look like, especially in regards to love. All right, you've got the soulmates energy and the twin flame card. I do feel there's changes coming up for you in regards to love. Spirit's asking you to go with the flow. Something is going on behind the scenes in regards to your twin flame currently. Like I said, whoever that may be, whoever you see that as, okay, whether you've met them or not. And you may have a bit of like worry, I'm going to say, or issues going on in Mercury retrograde. We'll have a look at why that is, or challenge. You're asking why, what is your purpose, why am I here? Right, all those things we ask during Mercury retrograde. So make sure that you do the mindful meditation that you need to do, okay? On the split is twin flame energy. So yeah, we're definitely talking about twin flame here. They could be a female, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well. I'm going to say someone could be coming back in from your past. It is definitely twin flame energy, Elaine, here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, female energy is coming through. Page of Wands, Aries energy. The Death card. Someone may be coming back in and wanting a new beginning with you. It could put you in a state of emotional confusion. Right, so you could be hearing from someone, or even Yaz. During the Mercury retrograde period, we have the Queen of Swords. Now, let me know if she is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or rising if you know, okay? And it's not your energy, no, it's definitely someone else. Yeah, there's that, you know, coming back in. There's two people facing off with each other here. They're both female energies. There's a lot of confusion and emotional confusion surrounding this. Seven of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Something took away your happiness you feel, or theirs. So let me know if you know a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or if it's Yaz's energy. Something didn't work out. Someone didn't want that commitment with that person in the past. But that, okay, so what's going to happen now in this present? There's your twin flame card again. Okay, so the choice is yours. 10 of Pentacles. You have to make this decision when this person comes in, whether you want to try with them or not. There's the decision card. All right, what you want to make priority in your life. The Tower. I think there's a big thing coming up here for you in Mercury retrograde. You're really going to have to look at where your hopes and dreams and wishes lie in regards to this person, whether you want success with them or not, because there may have not been success in the past or a past life. It's really important to get emotionally balanced right now and to be patient and wait to see what happens here, okay? Something could also happen in Aries season, end of March through into April. We have that strong planetary alignment in April that all the astrologers are also talking about. Do you want to let your guard down and let this person in or not? The choice is yours. Do what makes your heart happy. What is your second question? If anyone would like to donate now, I will definitely get your reading done. No. Okay. Well, there is someone coming back in. You're going to have to decide what you want to do, whether it's her or whether it's somebody else, okay? Or whether it's your twin flame from another life, okay? That when you meet them, you will know for sure, this is my person, okay? John, is John there or higher 34? Is John there or higher 34? We've already answered that question, Elaine. The whole reading that I just did was about that, okay? Can you ask a different question? You need to ask a different question because that is that whole reading was about that, okay? Let's pull some cards for your second question. Soulmate again. So we're definitely talking about love again. Same cards are coming out exactly, all right? We've got a new card though here with changes coming up in regards to love again. All right, so I don't know. All right, you're asking yourself why. Why is this person coming back in now? All right, Spirit wants you to flow with this, to go with this, to go with your emotions, to feel what you feel, and you use your emotions. See the direction with the little arrow? She's putting her head down, she's reading a book, she's letting Spirit guide her wherever this boat needs to go. Spirit is up here, you can see, watching down, and the direction is leading you straight towards peace. Because that card is pointing towards this card, which is peace. So you are coming into a much more peaceful time in regards to this person. Or there, I really do feel it is someone coming back from the past that you know. You could meet them in a community setting or something you both, or somewhere you both go and all of a sudden you bump into each other with a group of people. You are being supported by Spirit to like come together with this person, and you know it though. So the feeling, the dreaming, the telepathy, your gifts that you have, they could gain a lot of strength. All right. And there's the new life card. So your gifts could gain a lot of spiritual strength. It is time for this to happen, whether it's just for closure or not, okay? Or whether it's for more than that. You're worried there's going to be conflict with her. You're worried that things are going to come up from the past, that she's not going to be compromising or flexible in any sort of way. Okay. There's something about time and building something new, possibly, even if it's a friendship with this person at this time, okay? Higher 34, are you there? There's a lot of happiness coming in for you in regards to this. It's fated. Twin flame, Aquarius energy, it's fated. There's something that needs to be done by the book, and don't ask why it's happening or why it's happening now. Don't overthink it. You guys need to heal. Some more balance can be in your life. It's definitely something to do with a community event, or you get a message that you have to go to an event, or you're interested in an art event or something, and then she's there, okay? And then I feel that you could arrange to meet somewhere at another day to talk, to heal, to close some things out. There's a lot of happiness here associated with this. And you have a soul contract, remember, with this person. Things are turning in your favor. You have the Three of Cups, you have the Three of Pentacles. That's that soul contract. And that's that group setting as well. That literal, tangible. And, you know, Leo energy. And if you want, this could be exciting in some sort of way, okay? This could be the start of something new, right? Can be another person. It doesn't have to be Yaz, okay? Only because we talked so much about her in the past. Could be a masculine, okay? Hi, 34. Are you there? John, Star Angel. Fatia, Arishi, but you may change your mind when you meet her again or see her again. But it doesn't mean it has to be her either, okay? You're going to know, because you have that deep knowing card a few times when this person comes in, whoever they are, that they are who, you know, they are your person, and you're going to have to make some decisions. Okay. I will be leaving the feed now. Thank you for being here. I will be on tomorrow night, and that will be my last night of lives for a week. Go ahead and check out the Mercury retrograde readings on the video section of my channel, and the shorts that are out there too. I will see you all later. Bye bye.